C.C. Hobart had a business in Middletown, Ohio, and he moved to Troy because he was going to get a new factory plant in Troy, and he moved his electric business to Troy in the late 1800s. But some of his partners hooked the motors up to a coffee grinder, coffee mill, and that worked out great. So he was making motors, but for a specific purpose. They started hooking him up to all sorts of food equipment, and it all worked out well. The company did well, but Mr. Hobart does not like to be in the kitchen. He wanted to be out there where they're making generators and alternators and all that kind of stuff. So he sold his portion of the business, which became very successful as Hobart Corporation Food Equipment. And he started the Hobart Brothers, which was about generating electricity and that sort of thing. The family did very well financially, and they started a Hobart Foundation, which still exists today, and they're still pumping money back into the community. The UPC code was developed in coordination with Hobart Food Equipment and NCR cash registers. And so the first time they ever used a UPC code was in Troy, Ohio at a Marsh grocery store. This house was built before there was electricity and before there was plumbing and a lot of things. And if you wanted entertainment, the only way to provide that would be to sing yourself or play a musical instrument. So in here we have things like square piano, also known as a coffin piano. And so you could also do that, or you could play a reed pump organ. It requires no electricity. You have to pump the bellows with your feet and then play it as an organ. The foot of the bed, we have a variety of soup tureens and chamber pots because they look a lot alike. But I put them all in here together. The only way you can really tell them is that a soup tureen will have two handles like this, or if it's a chamber pot, it would only have one handle like that or like that. And the only way I can figure they did that is a soup tureen's hot and you need to hold it with two hands to keep it out here from spilling. Whereas a chamber pot has one hand and you can hold it so far out here that you don't have to come close to it. Well, on these very ancient desks, which could be anywhere from 1850 to 1950, we have a bunch of little chalkboards. And those were used in teaching the kids and finding out if they were learning their lesson. Like if you were doing arithmetic and you asked the class, what is 2 and 2? The kids holding up their hand probably know already, so you don't need to call on them. So what you would do is you'd have everyone write their answer on their chalkboard and hold it up. The teacher could quickly look around and see who had the right answers and who did not have the right answers.